And first at 6 o'clock, a story you'll only see here on KHU 11. After seeing our story, a Houston area man decided to help an 87-year-old woman we told you about living with mice inside her Tomball apartment.
We first told you about her infested home last week. After that story aired, an exterminator stepped up and stepped in to get rid of the rodents free of charge.
And what he found turned out to be much worse than expected. KHU 11's Michelle Choi back in Tomball tonight.
Yeah, guys, Miss Janice says since we stopped by last week, the amount of mice they've caught has jumped to 70. Meanwhile, the exterminator who's helping her says inside her apartment, what he found points to a much bigger problem. Days after KHU 11 first shared Janice Crow's plea,
I need help. Desperate.
Support from the community poured in.
They've been bringing me food, encouragement, phone calls,
including one local exterminator who says he couldn't ignore Miss Janice's dire situation.
How grateful are you for his services?
He was a godsend. I kid you not. I even lost tears over that. It was like, oh boy, I've been saved by somebody who really cares.
The exterminator asked to remain anonymous but agreed to speak to us by phone.
What stood out most to you about the severity of the infestation?
Basically all the droppings everywhere throughout the place, in her stove, in her dishwasher.
Last week, while we interviewed Miss Janice, we could hear mice moving around. Today, we found another dead mouse under her dishwasher. The exterminator sealed several entry points, but says mice had eaten through insulation inside appliances and nested throughout the apartment.
The amount that she has in her unit is pretty high.
He says properly sanitizing the apartment will take even more work, totaling more than $2,000 in services he's donating for free.
These things carry so much diseases, you know, so I'm going to throw that in as well for her. I'm gonna bring a team, do a sanitation for her, you know, get her as comfortable as possible and, you know, reclaim her place again.
Ms. Janice says management's response so far has been limited to sticky traps, poison, and spraying.
I was very discouraged because I wasn't getting help from management like I thought they should do.
We circled back with apartment management about the exterminator's findings. The property manager declined to provide a statement, but told KHU 11 they've continued inspecting and treating Miss Janice's apartment and saying neighbors directly next door and below her have not reported mice issues. Management also says staff has repeatedly encouraged Miss Janice to continue cleaning the apartment as treatment efforts continue. But the exterminator worries the issue could spread beyond just one unit.
Once you secure her unit, this traffic is going elsewhere. It's a gamble on where they decide to go.
For now, after months of fear and sleepless nights, Ms. Janice says she's finally starting to feel hope again.
I love him. He has helped me sleep.
A renter's right expert I talked to tells me residents like Miss Janice should first document concerns in writing and send those complaints to apartment management via certified mail. He also says tenants dealing with health or mobility challenges can request reasonable accommodations, and if they're denied, that could potentially violate federal protections under the Fair Housing Act. All steps Miss Janice says she will be taking. Back to you.
It's a work in progress. Michelle Choi with the exclusive update. Thank you so much. And we are always here for you, pushing for those solutions you need. If there is something you want us to look into, just call the Your Voice tip line at 713-521-4310. Leave your name, number, address, and news tip, and we'll see if we're able to help you out.